What's up, team? It's your boy Hood, man. I'm sitting back posted this time. A day I'm about to be 50 in 2 days. Not tomorrow, the day after. So I'm really geeked up about that. I'm pumped up. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Been a journey to get to this age. You know what I'm saying? But God made me get here, man. Chilling in the backyard, smoking a little piece of blunt. I'm just happy that y'all back rock with me, and y'all been rock with me all these years, man. Y'all rock with me doing hood films. You rock with me selling on the street. You rock with me doing my music. Just been rocking with me, and I'm grateful for that, man. But I was like 24, 25 when I started this journey. 23 when I did my first film. Then in '98, I turned 25, and I basically made my company, Hood Films. I was 24, turning 25. So these is my years and how I built this brand. And I look at the decades later, I'm sitting up here becoming a 25 years later. I did a lot of projects, a gang of things. I don't even collect that shit no more because I used to keep up with it, but then they brought out all these different platforms, IMDb and all this stuff. Now you got Tubi and all that stuff. But back then, my homies wasn't even really actors. They was people who I was just talking to from my hood. And I did my best to bring the acting out of them because I worked at a theater, seeing acting and all that stuff all the time in theater. So I just brought those skills to the movie. And then people like those films like Hood Life, Hero, Raping the Streets, just films I made over the decades. One of my films is 20 years old. Raping the Streets, shot in 2003. One just turned 20 years ago, yes, last year, and 20 years ago, the year before that. So it's just, and even the year before that, and the year before that, just because I was shooting so early on, you know. But being an artist is a journey. It's actually hard because you still have to find ways to make money, even if you're not signed to a company or got a deal with somebody. You got to find ways to make money, and that's the grind. That's what this shit is all about. Finding ways to make money no matter what. So sometimes when you figure out something, when you find something that's kind of like not happening out there in the world, then you can try to be the person that introduced that thing. And that's basically what I'm doing with my music because most music is on Spotify and Apple Music. But that music I created, I basically got it for tourists because they want to basically take something home from Chicago. The majority of that stuff is going to be something from another company, a white company, because they don't have no fear of setting up companies and setting up products and having that stuff available for people to buy it. So that's really the gist of all of this is making sure that by tapping into tourism, I got a way to make money year round, even if I don't have a new project. The older projects still sell because it's always a new tourist. It's always a new person coming to the city. And when you do create something new, then an old customer come up and say, "Oh, I already bought that one. Well, here's the new one, or here's the second part, or here's a new thing." And so it allows you to be able to still keep products coming, touch directly to the people, and not have to wait for a check or wait for somebody to pay you because it's directly coming. You getting it directly from the people, or you getting it directly to the people. So that's the other side of this game. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to make things happen, none of this stuff is easy. None of this stuff is quick. None of this stuff is like it's just gonna happen overnight. It take many years to get the skills to first create the product. You know what I'm saying? And then you go through the people not liking it or people do like it, and you have to have the confidence to actually put it in people's hands and then talk to them about said product that you created. So it is definitely a journey. It's up and down. Sometimes you can get discouraged. Sometimes you can be encouraged, but nonetheless, you never give up. You never quit. You never stop. You never give in because it's always a customer out there that's waiting for exactly what you got. But you got to believe in that. You know what I'm saying? And which is hard because because especially if you got family and friends that don't really actually support you or buy or get something that you made, then it's gonna be even harder. It's gonna be like, oh fuck, man, I can't get nobody. So it's all about encouragement. So if you get around other entrepreneurs, you get around other creative people that's maybe in your same craft or people who your business can work within, and then they need your service or whatnot. or they can utilize your product, that also helps you stay confident. You know what I'm saying? And constantly creating, because that's where the confidence it really lies in their creating part, because that's what people ultimately buy, your creation, something that you put together. So by constantly creating, you constantly tapping into your power. You tapping into the thing that make you feel like you can keep going no matter what. And all this stuff is not easy. You know what I'm saying? But think about the other side of the planet or the other side of the coin, when people are going to jobs, or people at work, or people spending a lot of hours at their job, or when they get at their job and somebody treating them funny or saying the wrong thing, or you know what I'm saying, threatening them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might want to kick your ass at work. I mean, it's different elements to life that you have to deal with it, and kind of be involved in. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you stand focused and you stand driven. And all that stuff is technically all that matters is stand on your grind. You know what I'm saying? So this what I do, man. I try to be a little sense of motivation for people like me, people that create stuff, people that try to get out to the world. And it's not easy. It ain't always like people gonna connect with you. You got rude people who tell you get out their face or shut up, or they don't want to talk to you, or even different languages, or they speaking negative to you. None of this stuff can stop you. You have to always dig deep into your guts and just be like, you know what, I can do it. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. So it's like a muscle. It's like hitting a muscle that every day you breaking down that pain of it not working, and you building up a stronger muscle, so that the next day you're even stronger, the next day you're even stronger, you're stronger. So you just like constantly building up your muscle, just like the creating part. When you was creating, at first you was creating little things. You didn't think you could do something big, and then over time you got the confidence. You was like, you know what? It's my first feature film. I'm going to do it. I'm going to shoot it, and then I'm going to get it shot. Then I'm going to edit. And then at one point you said, I got all the shots. I got all the shots. I see it in my brain. You sat in the editing room, and other people was like, "Wait a minute, that don't seem like that can't. You know what? How you going?" But in your mind, you knew that you could bring this thing together, and you put this there, and you taped that together, and you brought this scene. You might out went out and reshot something, or added another scene here, and all of a sudden you got a first film. That's how it goes. You piecing things together, and then eventually you get that first big one, and now the fever kick in. People actually watching it, and they enthralled because they like, whoa, you did this? How the fuck? You just little you can make stuff. You know what? I want to invest in you. I want to be a part of the next one. Oh, if you ever do anything, please let me be a part of it. You're building a network. You're building a team of people who want to see you succeed. So don't give up, and don't give in, and don't be afraid, and don't be weak, and don't all of that stuff you heard before. Stick to your brain and stick to your hard work, and it's gonna come together. You know what I'm saying? So if in 25 years, turning from a 25-year-old to 50, that's my advice to anybody trying to do their thing. Don't give up, don't give in, don't be afraid, and keep rocking, because eventually what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to go after and achieve, it's gonna land right on your lap. It's gonna hit you right upside the head, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa!" I turn around, and all the stuff that I wanted is right in my face. So, I'm an older guy. I never got discouraged in my game. I stayed down because I've had jobs when I was growing up, and they was rough. They was ugly. They was hard. The people didn't like me. They wanted to get rid of me. Tell me not to come back. I had family to take care of. I had myself to take care of. So that's what it is. So that being said, I'm gonna jump up off of here, man. Thank you for the birthday wishes, because my birthday is in 2 days, June 7th. It's the same birthday as Prince's birthday. So I'm just gonna be, pumping videos up as I can. I want to stay in contact with y'all, and that's what I always say. So thanks for watching. It's your boy Hood. We signing off. Out.